Man, 10% by Kate Renada in just a bit. Right now, it's 7 minutes after 8.
Yeah, we're just giving a shout out to JM Mob, who says he's locked in. So, thanks for listening.
I had to add that on that. Just a little bit oomph.
That's weird, bro. Yo, shout outs to that OG. Remember, we're live on that hashtag after hours on Spice. Also to Patani Apivo on the stream, www.spicefm.co.ke. Right now, it's all about a topic.
Yeah, so today we're diving into two shocking incidents that involve Kenyan police, as usual. So in Gara, there were 3 officers that were severely injured with acid while pursuing a thief. And then in Bomet County,
The acid?
yeah,
Like somebody poured on them acid?
like someone poured acid on their
Crazy.
faces. One lady.
Oh my goodness. What? That hurt.
And then in Bomet County, an OS accidentally shot a bar attendant while allegedly mishandling his firearm during a casual demonstration.
An OCS.
In OCS.
Yeah.
What the hell was that OCS doing in that club
Chilling.
with a gun?
Showing off his firearm.
Showing off his Glock.
Wild West. I told you.
Yeah, man, it's Netflix. This is what, episode 6.
This is it. Anyway, let's proceed, Stephanie.
So
Proceed.
these events basically raise significant questions about, police conduct, public safety, community relationships. I mean, on one side, you have officers risking their lives in these hostile neighborhoods. And then on the other side, you just have someone just
Playing around with other people's lives.
yeah, gross negligence that's led to tragic consequences at this point. And it brings to question, do these events reflect failure in police training, accountability, or is there deeper systemic issues that we need to highlight?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. I think it's seriously deep systemic issues, especially the public service. For the longest time I've been talking about this thing, guys. You see, whatever is happening in with this police, all these examples that you're giving us, they also happen in a different scale, for example, in the healthcare system.
It's the same.
Same. You'll hear some traumatic stories, honestly. But, back to this police angle, because when I look at my brothers and sisters out there who are working hard 24/7 to make sure that we are safe, I feel like they're not appreciated enough, number one. They're not actually paid their worth. And, damn, I mean, I feel like they're so stressed out. You feel me? So if you hear stories of a cop, a whole OCS, him is just chilling, he's having a good time. I don't think he anticipated anything like that happening, because I read the story and they were saying at he was showing the bartender how the gun works.
He was showing his friend.
His friend.
Yes.
A girl.
We don't
most
know.
likely
know.
it could be.
Probably a girl.
Could be.
So this is not even to do with stress or anything. I mean, guys,
it's just showing off
we've been out here. We've been interacting with the cops. They're easy guys.
Yeah.
So I feel like, he kind of he got caught up in a situation.
Yeah.
Kakinywaji,
Yeah.
I can't judge him on that. But generally, the whole force, these guys are having it rough. These guys struggle to maintain professionalism. They're tempted to do so much, to engage in corruption because obviously they feel like they're not paid enough. They're tempted. How many times have you seen cops drunk out there?
It's crazy, many times. With
their
Glocks, yeah.
At this point, I can't even judge these guys. I'm just like, what? Do you?
But my main question is,
You're stressed.
I don't mind you showing off your weapon. That's absolutely fine. But there's certain procedures that you have to have. Like, first of all, why was the safety not on?
True. That's one.
Wow,
because now someone got hurt just because you wanted to show off. Do they really need to be hurt for that?
No.
And then all you're going to go off with is a suspension. Really?
I mean, I know Kev is like, these guys are stressed. I think, first of all, Mr. Officer, what you did was dumb. It was just very stupid. I don't understand why most of these clubs...
say he's human, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's human, yes, but that was dumb. Secondly, I don't understand why these clubs let guys get in with weapons. There needs to be policies, because anytime when you go in and you're getting checked when you're walking into a club, and then they pat you down, and then all you have to do is mini officer, and then you check in.
You're going to tell the OCS not to enter with this gun?
Yeah, I mean, there needs to be some policy. Keep it in your car.
It's true.
It's okay. You can keep it in your van, walk into the club. In case of an issue, you can go outside, pick it up, and protect the people from whatever dangers that may be there. These guys can also be negligent. Like when you're talking about an officer on duty at night who's drunk and walking around and they have a G3 or any other weapon that they have, an AK-47 on them. That's dangerous for criminals. That's an attraction for criminals to just come and grab it from you.
And we've seen many of their weapons being stolen.
Many have been stolen.
While they're on duty. And you wonder how. Probably like that.
Yeah. When you're tipsy. Because you're in a club, you're drinking alcohol, you have a pistol on your... anybody else.
In your right mind, you can be very irresponsible with your gun. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But, and I know that's not allowed, but for me, I look at it from a very different angle. Because, guys, I mean, think about it. These guys are out there in the battlefield. When I say battlefield, I mean dealing with Kenyans, because we are just too much to deal with.
Yeah,
we're
that's
a handful.
the second story. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, even the way they're treated by Gava, the way they're treated by their seniors, the way they're treated by society, police officers, by the way, the ones who are mostly out here, guys look down on them.
Yeah.
Mostly, guys trash talk them online. It must be a very stressful situation. I've had many cases of a couple. He was watched by his girl because of money issues. She doesn't feel like she's taking care. She doesn't feel like she has love from this guy. He's resourceful enough. Yeah, so most of them have like divorce cases they're dealing with. Some of them have lost their friends on the battlefield. Some of them, it's just not easy being a Kenyan at this particular moment in our lives, and I can't say that, they're supposed to maintain high standards, they're supposed to maintain professionalism. For me, I just feel like, yes, things are so bad for them, but we shouldn't judge them so hard.
I don't mind that. Like, I agree with you. There are things that are hard, especially like with this story where the three of them got acid ban on them. They were not anticipating that.
That's true.
You're running after a thug, yeah.
Exactly. They're doing their job, and then look at what happened to them.
Yeah, so I do get that there are some situations where they're put into stress and they're trying to cope with what they have, especially like if you have low resources, if you're not paid on time, if you're not paid what you're worth, if there's no increase in cash. But it doesn't mean on the other case you should also be negligent because you have power, because there's a lot of them who they're fine. I mean, they have
quite a number. Very
side.
Good. They're good.
But the power has gotten to them to the point where they're now doing such in situations like this where you actually put someone in hospital just because you wanted to show off. That shouldn't be it.
Yeah.
So my thing is, all cops need to go back to training. And
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, when you're handling such situations, like if you know you're going into a hostile environment, you need to be aware of everything that's happening on. Because at the end of the day, they have kids, they have families to go back to, they have things to go back to. Now, these ones are in hospital and they're thinking, oh my gosh, what happens next? They're going through the whole recovery process. They're going to take a while for that. But then you have another person who's busy showing off with his power. And it brings a bad name towards a cop. And it goes to the fact that where even the community doesn't trust you. Like, you ask the community, in case you're in trouble, who are you going to call? Yeah, man. And majority of them will be like, my boy here, my girl here, my person here.
I'll call under war.
Very few people will say, I'll call the police.
Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, we have a bad relationship with the cops. You know what? Let's get back into the tune, Steph.
Yeah, so if you're joining us, you can... just give me 1 second. The question is, do these events reflect failure in police training, accountability, or deeper systemic issues within our systems? And it's basically talking about the cop who shot a bar waitress and then the other ones who got acid ban on them. So you can use the hashtag After Hours on Spice on our platforms, or you can call in on 0719 012 600 and just share your opinions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing all night.
Okay. Spice FM.
Want to build wealth that lasts? Join me, Ndu, alongside CT and Eric on The Situation Room every weekday for more information, and every Wednesday as we chat